rewards will come to you. Eventually. Your inner flame flickers with such beauty.
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. There's grasping into the light. Life is happy, but it's something. We must merely make a start. Say that I'm coming from. Say that
Yeah, I do. Do you hear me now, B?
Yeah, I don't look.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, now.
Oh, I don't think Cloud is going to be available.
Is-
We don't join the by Cloud is not
I
going
just. I have one to love. See, now you join call, so. Let me invite.
Honestly, you don't join. Right, get this.
Hello, Sprint. Welcome to the stream. Yes, you are indeed the first.
I'll move upstairs. The thing I'll move. Oh, fine. Let me hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Oh, sharp. I'm looking.
Can you hear us clearly? Is it clear enough?
I can hear you clearly. I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm asking the chat so that I'm getting reviews from the chat.
You don't start streaming. You're not telling me.
I've started. You dey see time. I know they waste time.
Okay. Maybe like me.
I didn't say anything. No. You talk out.
Say what? Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Can you guys hear me?
I introduce myself.
I invited the wrong
I'll
person.
use my name music to do this. I hope you guys stop. They invite me to the lobby.
Alright.
Now, you be the lead commentator, so whatever you say, we follow.
Yeah.
You, sir.
Yeah. Got you. Emmy, I'm inviting you. I join lobby. Okay. Can you hear the others? Is it just me you're hearing? Can you hear everyone? I want to know.
Alright. You've gone quiet. Is that intentional?
Yes, it's intentional.
Alright.
Okay, see, mine is the loudest. Can you guys talk?
Yours is going to be the loudest. But don't worry, I'll try and project. But yours will automatically be the loudest. That's how it is.
Yeah, I get. Alright. But is it clear enough? I just want to know if it's clear enough for them.
I'm turning on my system to check the stream, so I'll be able to also give you feedback.
Alright. While we wait for the teams to fill in. Alright, Hell, we acknowledge that you like men and we congratulate you on your coming out of the closet. I wish you all the best of luck in securing all the men that you like. Welcome Danny, welcome Hell, and welcome Hatred, the man who well and truly hates everything and everyone.
Are we we going to be saying some tonight? Will we be saying some sweet chocolate and caramel?
I believe Danny is already channeling that energy through the chat by dropping a chocolate bar. So hopefully we will see that.
Well, I have my song ready anyway. There are people working in chocolate factory.
Exactly.
Yeah, all people working. So we're going to see Tata and the chocolate factory. That's what we're going to be saying tonight.
We'll see.
Okay.
DQ is by 15 past 10, if I recall correctly. Yeah, so they still have 10 minutes to get things in order. So no rush. So before then, you guys can. It's Sprint, of course. He's always in a rush, so that's why I named himself Sprint. So
what's your quest?
So before then, you guys can drop a like, you can subscribe to the channel preemptively, of course, because expect more violence ahead. Ahead. All right. Of course, disqualification is not what we are here for. We are here for the violence. This is one of the most anticipated matches, so we can even extend the timer to 20 minutes past 10 just to make sure that we don't miss this matchup.
Definitely.
That's fair enough.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see some talk in chat. Okay, so there's actually a variation to Shinigami's lineup today. I believe compared to the last time that he faced, was it who did Shinigami face? Oasis? Alpha Zeros. That's true. Yes, Alpha Zeros. So I know Kun was their mage back then, but now we are seeing Kyo or Kang Hearing in the mid lane this time, which is interesting. He actually petitioned to play this match, so let's see if he pushed for it. Let's see if he will deliver accordingly. I believe both teams are complete now, so they just need to get set. Yeah. Hey Garist, welcome to the stream. Yes, Kyo is indeed a man. Well, I can't really confirm that, but he says he's a man. That's all I know. Well, that's a good question, Unknown. This mid duo compared to Kun and Panda, I would say the latter have more experience because they've been in the game longer. But I can't really say for synergy or hero pool or the likes. I can't really give a definitive statement on that, but that's why we are here anyway. So we'll see and experience their handwork firsthand, and then we can give our comments later. Okay, so
we have 20 people in the live stream. Yeah, that's actually good to see.
Yeah, and we've not even begun yet, which is interesting. Okay, I take back my word. We've actually begun now. So I believe Xenagogue gets first pick. So they're about to get into the downs right now. I think that's too loud, sorry.
Still waters
and of
run
course,
deep.
I'm not surprised. The very first ban is Ling. And we all know the reason why.
Butterflies born by thy wish, guided by lantern's
Did
light.
you just ask if Shinigami have a Link player?
He changed his name?
Yes.
I didn't know he changed his name.
Levi, now Lecky. From it drew inspiration from Seki's
I
the
see lots
new
of prey.
Kairi
Your team is picking.
that is running riot in the esports scene currently. So Shinigami answer with the Zushin and the Roger ban, while Xenagogue ban out the Zask. So far, what do you guys think of the bans?
There's still a lot of magic picks.
Who
There's
said there are
Xbox,
no
there's
shortcuts in
Chip
life?
for
I
100.
literally invented one.
Chip gets picked up by Xenagogue.
Yeah, that's Exodus on Rome duty today. But that gives Shinigami a free Hylos
Fleeting
pick
as a
and an
snowflake's
Aurora
breath,
pick.
as timeless as a glacier's
I would have
heart.
preferred if Xenagogue had actually gone for the Hylos, because that pressure, that Rome pressure, would be there. But Chip would probably out-rotate Hylos, but would that actually be enough for Xenagogue to take the win?
Like Chip has a wider presence of on the map
Yeah,
compared to
And
Idols.
more
Yeah.
than
Your
a
team
weapon.
that's true. With his different shortcuts everywhere, his 4 shortcuts on the map.
His
He can
ultimates can
exactly.
be really devastating in team fights.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but if
Are we
Shinigami,
going to see a Layla pick from Shinigami? Okay.
well, the
I am the priestess of primal lightning,
the,
the
the
hunter of all
Terizla
the
and the
evil
Julian
gods.
picks, Terizla and the Julian picks for Xenagogue will be really they are picks that currently one of the best meta heroes, and they got 2 of them now.
Hope will find a way.
So
even
maybe,
when all
just
is
maybe,
forlorn.
we shouldn't write off their presence as a whole generally
Your team
yet.
is picking.
And the tease for the Layla continues, but I think this edit pick by Shinigami is a bit unorthodox. Edit, is she still in the meta? What do you guys think?
This is actually, you can still
Edit.
flex her to be honest, but they already have
I
an
am
advantage, so she's definitely going
vengeance
to be
Your
a
team
speed.
is
incarnate.
picking.
And then they already picked a Moscow, so it's not a DIT gold, it's a DTSP.
Yeah,
And we have Xenagogue responding with probably a Xavier pick.
I have actually not seen
close.
Xavier in a competitive scene in years. I believe
Where there is
Crowd
light,
named
there
their
are
mage
also
Bumbleclat.
shadows. Your team is picking.
So we can continue with that name, Bumbleclat. What do you think?
Probably go with that.
And the Tata on the carry. I believe he actually said this in a group chat recently, saying if
Time to
the
drop
enemies
the
ever
beat of the
lock
flash.
Hylos, he always has the carry pick to rely on to make sure that Hylos will always rethink his choices to engage or disengage. So, so far, it's not a bad draft. With Levi on that joy, I think that is the last assassin pick he relies on after the Link, the Hayabusa, and the Julian get taken out. So it's a bit of a comfort pick for him. So just looking at the draft on paper,
To fare against Teresa and Chip CC.
exactly.
If he gets interrupted mid dash,
Yeah, actually, it's not just 2 of them; it's 4 of them, with Julian and Louis to be considered as well, because I believe they will actually prioritize CC, especially during team fights, because most of Shinigami heroes can easily be disrupted once they are CC'd. So that may be the winning condition for them. But on paper,
Moscow should have always
yeah, it's too late for him to change the spells
5
now.
seconds till the enemy reaches
On
the
paper,
bell.
who are you favoring though?
Smash them.
Do you
I think Shinigami is requesting for pause.
Yeah, exactly. He keeps spamming the call. So that is not a good sign.
Yeah, that is not a good sign. It's a very important match. MTN should not have anything to do inside this match.
Yeah, I believe it was raining over here quite recently. I think a few minutes ago, actually.
A few minutes ago, too.
Yeah, it just subsided now. So probably that has led to a lot of disruption in the network generally.
Wait, you're in Ocean too, right?
No, I'm in Ekiti currently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On paper, I think I would prefer. Let's see. I'll probably still go with Shinigami's draft just because of that Aurora and the CC she provides. And then there's a very beefy front line. We have Ilus. Even though there might be a carry on the opponent team,
Yeah.
I believe she can be busted down by Joy or a date from afar off. And well, it's not like I'm underestimating Xenagogue's draft too, because Louis' ultimate can actually move them all around the map. And then they have another hero that moves around the map anyhow too. Louis and Chip combination, which is quite dangerous.
Yeah.
But let's see how Shinigami fares against that.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I believe this was used in one of the MPL matches not quite long ago, and the results were completely one-sided because the map presence provided by Chip and Luoyi was just unmatchable. They basically just dominated the map. So that trio mid pressure was constant. It was just constant, and the enemies had no cure for it. They had no remedy for it. But while we wait,
That's to be expected.
yeah. While we wait, I would. Okay, well, we don't have to wait much longer anymore. The match is about to start. So, I believe they are all back now. I can still see some people sitting in the base.
I don't know about.
Okay, I think they're requesting.
Not back yet.
I think they're requesting for another pause.
Requesting for their second floor. I think the ref should be granting that.
Okay.
All right.
So it's going to be a very long night.
Why is it being resumed back?
I really have no idea. I believe even Xenagogue are requesting for a pause.
Both the mages have been attacked by MTN.
Wow. Yeah. We say it's not a coincidence.
Seems like they lack enough mana. Why?
What is going on?
Why? Let's hope that's not coming from crowd side, because we're both streamers and I think we can. Oh wow.
Okay, maybe it's probably going to be a restart. It's going to be a restart. They requested a restart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this is going to be a restart.
Oh.
Alright.
Tata already getting the MVP loss.
Also slow.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just wait for the teams to get everything ready while we restart the match. Before then, I don't really know to keep you guys company. Okay, no need for that then. So we can just wait a bit. Can enjoy.
Be invited to the lobby?
Yeah, yes, I'll invite you shortly. Okay, Synagogue are complete once again in the lobby. Shinigami, on the other hand, I believe some of their members are actually offline, probably trying to solve their network issues. So let's hope they can actually get it sorted out on time. Because I know everyone is on their seats, on the edge of their seats, waiting for this game to kick off. Okay, just to keep you guys company then, since I don't really have much, it's just a few skins here and there, nothing too serious. Uh, so
I think
that's basically it. It's just a few though. I'm not even a world collector yet. It's just a few.
What about the ref? Where's Carl?
The ref is already in lobby. His crowd has, yeah.
Let me invite him.
Okay, I believe everyone is good now.
A bit. Alright. Fuck.
So Levi asking for an extra minute to equip. Okay, I believe we're ready now. I believe everyone is ready now. So yeah, I believe it will be the same picks.
Your team is banning.
I believe it will be the same picks and the same bans, because the restart should not
Still
warrant
waters run
the
Your
change of
team is
picks.
banning.
Ready, go!
Your team is banning.
Excuse me.
Feed,
Your
destroy,
team is banning.
and conquer. I see lots of prey.
Your team is picking.
Okay.
I've been
So I
waiting
believe
for
they are
too
just
long.
going to speedrun it so they don't waste too much more time than they have already.
My mission is to protect
Your
lives.
team is picking.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life?
Your
I
team
literally
is
invented one.
You know, another factor to consider
primal lightning,
Your team
the
is
hunter of all the
the
evil
experience
gods.
on both teams. If
Hope will
Shinigami
find a
had
way,
gone with their
even when
usual
all is
lineup,
forlorn.
I probably would have favored them right off the bat.
Do
But
you want
given
to make
that
friends with
they
Nana?
made some
Team is
changes,
picking.
I'm not so sure
Bleeding as
about
a
their,
snowflake's breath.
would I
As
say, their
timeless as
potential
a
now.
glacier's heart. Gaze
So
the stars.
I guess that's what we'll have to look out for
Time to
during the
drop the
game.
beat of the flash.
But the picks have been concluded now.
Out. Yes.
Yeah, picks have been concluded now. Quite basically speed run the whole thing. So now we can get into the game fully, and hopefully MTN is merciful.
I believe the mages have casted a protection spell.
Yeah.
Defend themselves against MTN, of course. Alright,
I
let's
hope
get
so.
into this.
So Moskov still keeping that flicker instead of the purified I suggested. So maybe he is sure of his positioning.
Now, it was actually inspired before.
Oh really?
Welcome to Mobile
Okay.
Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy
And the
reaches
mage
the
is
battlefield.
moving. The
Smash them.
jungler, okay, alright, that was
All troops deployed.
We can kick things off. He seem to be quite happy to be in this match. And I already see the pressure from Hylos in the mid lane, trying to deprive Luoyi of her minions, and being in a very good spot to actually interrupt Julian's contest for this little. What do you think? Oh, yeah. I actually thought, okay, well, I believe it's because Levi actually chose to go for his raids right off the bat instead of coming for a little contest, given that Joy is not quite formidable in the early game, and he doesn't want to give up that first blood kill as easily and quickly. You see Chip trying to rotate, but that high low presence already interrupts him, and this is a very early first blood for Joy. Julian tries to answer back, but his combos are a bit sketchy actually. I believe he could have landed that better with the enhanced sights, but he misplaced those. So just like that,
coming up in 10 seconds.
yeah. And Shinigami actually already with the gold lead, almost a 500 gold lead. It's not much, but it could be significant enough to give them, to give them the lead and give them that snowball potential from the early game to the mid game. Xenagogue already on the turtle, starting it up and trying to finish it up as quickly, but Joy with the level 5. Yeah. That's the retreat difference. That's the retreat difference. The level difference actually. And see Hylos. This is what I was saying. That Hylos peak already getting a double kill.
Xenagogue is already getting invaded. We have Joy doing the Gauntlet red.
Yeah. This chip is, he created shortcuts on the map, but he is deciding not to use them for reasons best known to him. So he's rotating on foot just like everyone else. But Hylos is actually being a menace and matching up to him. So the whole purpose of having these shortcuts all around the map is defeated if he chooses just to walk just like every other roamer.
He might be having something in mind that we don't know about. Let's leave him for a bit.
We'll see about that, but he should know that his team will actually be depending on him to make that initiation. For Hylos, going in with the initiation itself gets busted down instantly by Julian.
My God.
And that Joy already on a killing spree.
Shinigami already having a comfortable 2.5k gold lead, which is quite dangerous considering it's just 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and you see, that first kill was all it took to give them the gold lead and to put Joy in a very good spot to, like I said, snowball basically from the beginning to the end of the game. She's already level 8, and a Terizla that's supposed to be quite tanky. He's supposed to be tanky, and she turned him basically to a Lilia with the little HP percentage and straight for the turtle. Looking at the builds, you see that Joy has already completed that Genius one as her first item, and also gets a free turtle. Yeah, that this invade is inevitable at this point. Yes, that was almost a wipeout.
Wipeout except for Terizla.
Yeah. We thought Xenagogue will actually be able to put up more of a fight against Shinigami because of the caliber of players present in their lineup, but so far it has been a one-sided beatdown. You can see the chip.
A 5k gold lead at 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can see the chip is not having a very good time right now as a Roma. That dominating Hylos presence is his aura is just unmatched currently.
Picking up the Sky Piercer because he knows he's going to start causing havoc with the kill.
Yeah.
He's quite confident.
Yeah. I really don't know about the Sky Piercer. Well, given that Joy most times may want to always get that last hit kill because most of her targets sometimes escape with just a sliver of health, so it could probably be very useful. And we see once again an example of this chip working, but Hylos got too greedy.
Yeah, they were too confident and engaged on chip.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Under a turret, forgetting that he actually has a stun. Hylos may be tanky, but the turret is always going to be his bane. So whenever he tries to overextend, especially into the turret, you can always take advantage of that and make sure that he falls. So far, I've actually not seen this chip use any of his shortcuts on the map. So he's not trying to catch anyone unawares. It would be actually very hard for him to make any of those initiations without using his shortcuts. I actually thought Shinigami were going to take the turtle, rather Xenagogue were going to take the turtle there, but the fear of Hylos and the fear of Joy pushed them away from actually engaging on the turtle, and they give it freely. They surrender it freely to Shinigami.
They have no choice because the enemy jungle has a 3-level difference to their own jungle.
Yeah. And we see the lane swap for Shinigami with Moskov coming to the bottom lane while Edith is at the top. That was somewhat of an engage just now, but both sides walk away with nothing but a few scratches. And I see Chip just hugging one of his shortcuts, and I don't know if he's deciding, okay, he finally makes use of it to go top lane, but
this is the first time that we're seeing him.
Yes, but the action has actually shifted bottom lane where he just left. So we see a diversion play from Royu. That's a defensive penalty zone for Terizla. Gets taken down, a double kill for Joy. What do you think so far, Amy? Are you fancying the chances of Xenagogue, a comeback from Xenagogue, or do you think Shinigami are just going to run away with this game?
I think Shinigami already have the game, except if they throw in a very unlikely scenario, considering the fact that Joy is fed with Sky Piercers of 506 and then almost all of the enemy's heroes are quite squishy to him. You can pretty much kill anyone apart from Chip.
Yeah. That's Takesa starts already up by 20. And by the looks of things, it's only going to get higher because given the gold lead, the dominance by the team, and his assertiveness in the jungle, I don't think Xenagogue stand a chance at a comeback, especially with Hylos being the pest that he is and not giving Chip any chance whatsoever to even make use of his ults and bring his whole team over to the Lord. As a free Lord for Shinigami, Joy goes in with the beats, but Chip is able to get out safely. In response,
we have the old Shinigami scene trying to sandwich. Oh wow, the water was
wow, so that was a very cheeky escape from Xenagogue. They actually got 2 turrets in response to Shinigami taking the Lord, but it does nothing to reduce the gold lead that Shinigami currently have over them. That's extending to almost the 9,000 gold lead now.
I believe that's the best thing that Xenagogue could have done at that particular moment. It was the only exchange they could have.
Yeah, I'm seeing someone in chat saying Xenagogue can come back because they have a split push comp. What do you think about that?
It depends actually, because I don't know why he's calling the split push comp.
Exactly.
Whatever he's seeing, Moscow can just throw a spear of destruction and interrupt that.
Yeah.
So I don't see them split pushing anything.
Exactly.
Because of Yi, they can teleport out of there before they get engaged on. But again, Yi is at low level right now, and the range of diversion is still pretty small.
Yeah. So far so good. I believe the only person with a death on the side of Shinigami is actually their Roma. So far they haven't even been able to disrupt the gold acquiring potential of the other members of Shinigami. We see an engage on Chip, but that was a wrong engage, and it actually they re-engage with Joy with the electrifying beats. We see the penalty zone by Terizla, and now we see that Carrie is online. She gets a double kill on both the 2 tanks on the enemy team on Shinigami. Meanwhile, Moskov answers with his own kill on the, but Luoyi won't let him get away with it. Like, come on, that was way too greedy. He was too confident, way too confident.
No matter how ahead you are, I think taking on 3 people with Moscow is just
that's suicide. But well, given that he took down an inhibitor turret, maybe it could all be worth it in the end. We can see Joy in the bush waiting, just locking and bidding her time to get a perfect electrifying beat on Julian, but he outplays her easily. But I don't think Leva was actually wanted to go in with her ult. He was just poking. Edith.
I think Xenagogue still has a chance, to be honest. They are fighting back, even though they are behind by 7k.
Yes.
They still have a chance, I think.
Yeah, I believe their only lifeline would be from Carrie. And we can see that she's farming quite nicely. Actually, she has her 3 items, the 3 attack speed items that she needs to come online. She has those now, and I believe she's going for a wind talker as a 4th item. So we can safely say that
best against Moscow.
Yeah, we can safely say that once Shinigami engage next time, we should probably look out for the damage to be dealt out by Carrie. Chip once again going in trying to make something out of nothing, but he still can't make anything out of nothing for now.
I think the waves are being synced perfectly at this point. Let's
Yeah,
see how Xenagogue is able to clear them.
it would have been a huge crash, but I think they split their resources very well to make sure that just one. We see that beautiful penalty zone to the back, but Joe is running riot to the whole of Synagogue. Moskov joins in with the party while Edith shuts down Carrie. It's a bit unfortunate, but she can't actually do anything. A junior left alive.
They're actually able to kill two of them.
Yeah, but that's a
Victory!
free base for Shinigami, and they secure the first win. And just as
I think we
predicted,
have our very first Choco factory
yes,
worker,
just as
which is
predicted by
the
Hell,
Rizla.
yeah, we see the appearance of the Uwi according to Crow, and Levi on that joy getting the MVP with a 707 KDA. So we talked about Xenagogue having the potential to actually stop his engages with their character control skills, but they weren't actually able to do any of that.
It didn't work out as planned.
Yeah, so as usual, Levi being so elusive and being so smart about his engages to make sure that he doesn't engage prematurely, or he doesn't engage when he shouldn't, so he doesn't give the enemies any leverage to take him down. So moving into game 2 now, um the side of Shinigami we actually get first pick. So I believe Xenagogue should actually do something to, try to secure a much more dominant mid trio compared to what they did last time. What do you think, Emi?
That's something that should be possible, but with the problem of just three bans,
Yeah.
that's going to be quite hard because if they choose to ban Levi's old Europe,
Yes.
the one he plays best, probably Ling and then Joanne,
Yes.
is going to leave a lot of other things open, even though they might get and Shinigami is going to get the first pick, obviously.
Yes.
So I think there's no way around it. They just have to, I think they have to fall in back on their comfort picks and hope for the best.
I hear that. But I'm always wondering, probably the jungler for the side of Synagogue could take away one of those picks if they sacrifice one pick for the other, so they could give out one of
You're not in the lobby.
Levi's
You know that.
pick. They could give out one
Okay.
of Levi's pick and secure a much more dominant mid trio, maybe. What do you think?
Your
I don't know
team is
if
banned.
Zushin banned last match.
Yeah, she was banned last match.
Okay, because that would have been a perfect answer for Ilos. So I
Yeah.
think they should probably, personally, in this kind of draft, I would lean banning. I wouldn't ban. Maybe I'll leave a slot open. I will
Hope
intentionally
will
not
find
ban
a way,
anything.
Is
Yeah.
I'll
even
just
when
ban
all is
something else,
forlorn.
just so that I can have my own pick. You understand?
Yes.
To that. So sometimes if you see that you banning one or two things is not going to make a difference, just don't ban anything.
Yeah.
And then you can hopefully Zushin can be opened or anything, and then you'll be able to pick
Butterfly is
something
born
over.
by thy
Your team
wish,
is
So,
banned.
guided by
but it's
lantern's
funny.
light.
Instead, I don't think they banned the Vexana last match, but this time Shinigami actually chose to go for the Vexana ban, which is interesting. Um, so I think they're
My
banking
mission
on
is to protect
Your
they are
team
lives.
banking
is
on
banning.
Xenagogue leaving one of Levi's comfort picks open so that they can pick that up and know that they can secure this second game, so they don't have to go to a third.
To happen there.
It seems because just looking at the draft, there are already two of Levi's heroes open. So if they take out one, I believe he
Your
will go
team
for the
is
other.
picking.
Oh, and they
I
decide not
think
to
they
ban
listened
anything.
to my advice and just
Your
went back.
team is picking.
Okay.
So let's see
Now let's.
if they will
I
actually
think
go
Dan
for
is
the
a
link.
link player, so
You think
yeah,
really?
yeah. Danny plays link. I think I've seen him play link a few
I
times.
wonder why they banned it in
And
the
like I
last.
said,
Yes.
they're falling back into their comfort place because I think Tata plays Akito a lot,
So I
and then there's
wonder,
the link.
makes you wonder why they banned
Stillwaters run deep.
the
A
link
punch for a
last match
punch.
since they
Your
were first
team
picked.
is picking.
Probably they just didn't want to, open the possibility of anything, and they forgot about joy.
Hmm. Maybe, maybe. But this Tata picking up the Paquito, he usually picks that up in answer to
As
Dragon.
fleeting
That's
as a
Yuzhong.
snowflake's breath.
Do you really
As
think Paquito
timeless
can
as a
stand his
glacier's
own
heart.
against
I am
someone
not
like
the
a
only
Fuvius? I
one
actually
bound
thought he
by
would go
Your
for a
these
team is
Terizla,
chains.
picking.
but went for a Fuvius instead, especially for the dashes from Fuvius, from Paquito and from Link actually. So do you think Paquito will actually be able to deal with Fuvius in the lane?
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes, you
hear
can hear
you.
him.
So this Furious PK don't have any countered few heroes. If they lock in this Ruby anyways, I
Yes.
don't think they should lock in that Ruby. Okay.
It's my
Because
way
I was
or the
wondering what they were
highway.
doing.
Your
You know,
team is banning.
Shinigami actually quite notorious for playing Ruby Gold lane.
Yes.
During the scrims and all, they actually played the Ruby Gold lane, so I thought maybe that's what they want to try now, but it looks like they go for the Marksman instead, because I think that Furious pick was what made them not go for that. Because that Furious lane has countered, that's 3 heroes. Just one hero counter anything with 3 of your heroes. You don't want that.
That's
That's
true.
I am
already
Your
bad
team is
vengeance
drafting
banning.
at the start.
incarnate.
That's true. That's true. Um, it's
Phobius is just like Valentina. There's some kind of heroes that are going to be picked on the opponent team that will limit numerous amounts of heroes that you can pick. Because
Feed,
first of all the
destroy,
heroes that they're
and
going to pick now does not
conquer.
have any sort of dash.
yeah, yeah. But I don't think that will be a problem. I believe they can work their way around that minor inconvenience and
Only love
secure
and night.
some strong
Your team
heroes.
is
Everlasting.
picking.
We see a Sicilian pick for desire for Bumbleclat, crowd's favorite mage. Um, and I'm seeing a potential Kufra pick. So we can say that Link definitely will not have a good time in this game so far, just from on paper anyway.
Pick one, yes. But I feel like
It is
Phobius can
better
only
to be
focus on one
feared
person at
than
a time.
loved.
So
Yes.
his lane
If you
guard will go into the back
Minotaur,
line.
Your
we'll
team
finish
is
off
But
picking.
what was
then there's
left
Aura's
undone.
passive to count into that too, and then our immense CC.
Yes.
So we'll see how that works
Can
out.
you help reduce the game sound? Because they can't really hear. So if you just help reduce the game sound a bit
We
from the
shall
screen.
stand fast
Just reduce
to
your
the
ML
very
sound.
end.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah,
that.
just reduce the ML sound. All right, thank you.
Right. So looking at the drafts now, the complete draft, um, the Rome choice with the Mino for Shinigami and the um Tigreal for Xenagogue. Uh, I don't know. Personally, I don't like having a Tigreal against a Minotaur because of that prospect of Minotaur ulting at the perfect time to counter that implosion from Tigreal. So that is just something to consider in the whole scheme of things. But so far, who do you favor with the drafts?
I would go with Xenagogue's draft, even though I don't know about the Paquitos. But I think they have a pretty solid draft with the Link, the Tigru, and then I don't know about the Ixia, but there's no one actually that can probably get to the back line of Xenagogue
Yeah,
without having to pass through Tigru and Sicilian first to get to the Helen.
that's true. I believe Minotaur can try, but he doesn't exactly cancel out the barrage by the Ixia. So we'll see. As usual, it's always all
Oh,
about
wow.
execution. So we see Aurora already trying to be a pest in the early game and resetting the buff the, on the side of Synagogue, while Levi secures the little uncontested. He seems to be very happy his with the result of his mischievous acts.
Pretty annoying from
Yeah,
early game up to the late game.
yeah. Meanwhile, bot lane, we can see Tigreal trying to provide some assistance to Phoveus. Well, against Phoveus for Paquito, but Phoveus is ever ready to challenge anyone to a fist fight. Yeah, even the Paquito has to rethink his decision to go in against this Phoveus. So this Phoveus now is something of a nightmare after his revamp. Uh, so most heroes with dashes are always very careful around him. This is a perfect spot for an ambush on Link with Levi actually, since he plays the Link so well, of course he will know the positions of Link players, their potential positions, and be in a perfect place to always counter.
We have Phobius stopping Ling mid-flight.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, Paquito
Ling
went
has been
in.
completely zoned from the top lane.
Paquito went in for. Paquito actually went in. Paquito actually went in for the execution on. Oh, and we see that's 2 kills all the way to Shinigami.
Cross farm. Beautiful.
Yeah, already at the beginning of the match.
Nice. We have Shinigami 1k gold ahead of Xenagogue
Already.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, compared to last match, it's a lower gold lead.
Yeah.
And Paquito is still faring well against Phobius. So let's see how it progresses from here.
That's let's see. But Link is already, I believe she's already a level behind her counterpart in the jungle. So things aren't quite looking good for Link. She actually goes into engage and she instantly gets deleted.
Oh my god.
Gets deleted by the shards. Uh, this is what we're talking about. Now that Link now is already at a disadvantage. That's a great disadvantage. It will be quite hard for her to come
To be
back.
honest,
Yeah.
I would blame this mainly on Aurora. She single-handedly thwarted Tigru's engage,
Yeah.
and it was late before the team could follow up.
And we see an
And
engage
look at
onto
that.
Ixia under her turret, but that was almost, well, it's an outplay by Ixia actually, and Link secures a double kill, taking down, I think, Moskov and sorry, that's Roger actually, Roger and Minotaur.
Minotaur.
And I believe they are going to take, oh, that's the flicker ult onto the Aurora to make her pay for interrupting his ult previously, and her passive won't even save her. She goes down and they proceed to feed off the gold and the turrets. So Xenagogue actually showing signs of life now. Ling tries to go in for the turtle, but once again Phoveus is just waiting, just lurking in the bushes and waiting. Yeah, Roger with the solo kill on Ixia. Wow. Yeah, I believe he was.
Chased Link so far.
Yeah, that was way too greedy. and they also take down the Minotaur before he can get off his Minoan Fury. Roger, on the other hand, answers with a tower that he took in the gold lane. So that gold lane pressure will cause Xenagogue to one way or another rethink their rotations.
Yes, I think they should calm down because Roger has 600 gold lead on Xia right now.
Oh, that's a bit of a retry battle, but Levi secures the retry on the Lito and he's 2 levels ahead. Look at Levi going in on the Tigreal, and yeah, it was not it's not a that was not a worthwhile trade at all. So he went in for the Tigreal, trades his life actually for that of the Tigreal, knowing that he's ahead both in gold and in EXP. I believe he should take his fights much more wisely, like he does on the Joy.
Link had his retry. I don't know how he missed that. Anyways.
Yeah,
You can see why I said I prefer Xenagogue's drafts.
yeah,
That Tigreal's implosion is unavoidable, and none of Shinigami has purified.
yeah.
So once it catches you, you're done.
That's true.
There's easy at the back, and I can just ult and just get in a lot of damage.
Yeah,
And Link can just pick off the people with low HP trying to run outside the range of a ult.
yeah. So you see another turtle up. This time Ling has learnt his lesson and he doesn't contest so carelessly. That's a flicker implosion by Tigreal. It catches the Aurora. Her passive sets in and she gets out alive. But Link hunts her down. You can see Phoveus actually going in to do the damage. Link barely escapes with 1 HP. We see Roger trying to chase while Ixia gets taken down by Levi and the recall spamming from Roger.
So 2k gold lead.
Yeah, the gold lead.
Shinigami has over Xenagogue.
The gold lead is actually.
Oh, wow.
I actually expected it to be much more than this.
That was
Oh,
humiliating.
I didn't even get to see that. That was an outplay by Roger.
Yeah, that was Link coming back from the base and trying to one-shot Roger, but Roger is a level ahead of him and has way more damage.
Yeah.
And Link does not have his ult, so Link got busted down.
Yeah, he's actually 2,000, more than 2,000 gold lead ahead of Ling right now, and he has already secured the Sky Piercer and the Thunderbelt. So engaging onto Roger isn't something that he should do so carelessly. I believe he's supposed to be conscious enough to check the goal disparities and see the differences in builds to determine his decision on who to engage on and who to avoid during team fights.
He was on. Probably doesn't play Roger or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would underestimate Roger.
I thought we were going to see a potential engage by Tigreal after I used that conceal, but it was just wasted. And we see the poke from Aurora and the burning effect from that glowing one. Very annoying.
Just engaging on Tata. Tata is able to quickly get away.
Yeah, actually Tata with the level advantage over Phoveus, which is surprising. I thought Phoveus will one way or another counter Paquito, but he seems to be doing very well. That's an execution on the Sicilian that overstepped his bounds. I wonder why Sicilian is going so close to that bush when he knows that Levi is lurking around there.
Nice flicker coming in from Minotaur after he misstepped, I would say.
Yeah, so both sides having issues with their positioning, but at least the Minotaur didn't get to pay for his lack of awareness. Meanwhile, we can see that Levi has just shredded the Lord even before, while Link is actually trying to split push the top lane. Aurora actually
The
going.
game is
Wow.
slowly but definitely tilting towards Shinigami's side.
Yes, Aurora actually having the audacity to defend a turret against a Link, just to show that she's not scared of.
I was about to say that Aurora is defending turrets solo
Against the
what's going
Link.
on?
She's not.
Like, she
She's not
should pay for
scared.
that.
Yeah, she's not
She
scared.
should pay for that, honestly.
Yeah, but
She's quite
Even
confident
we call spam. We call spam after defending the core.
and that's to show
Like
that
the audacity.
Link probably has some PTSD from her earlier engage on Roger, so he's not very quick
Oh
to
wow.
go in on another
And
hero.
it walks right into Minotaur. Oh.
That's another kill on the Link, and Minotaur just casually
Okay,
walks
this is
away.
just funny at this point.
Yeah. See another concealed play thwarted by the Roger. So far, Tig Tig hasn't really.
I don't think so, actually.
Probably.
I don't
I
think
don't
so,
think so.
actually. My
He's on a
KDs
3-3.
are
Yeah. He's on a 3-3 kid, yeah.
right.
Link is definitely not getting any blues anymore.
Yeah, that's for sure.
To the end of this match, that's definitely not happening.
Uh,
Unless we're going to see a throw coming from the side of Shinigami, and we know that that's not impossible. Anybody can throw. But the goal lead is 6K. It's not too crazy, actually. I think they can actually come back from this if they've done their defense masterclass. But I don't think they have.
Just looking at the builds.
But yeah, they should be able to defend the next.
Yeah.
They should be able to defend the next lodge, definitely. With that Iksha. Because I don't see anybody comfortably reaching Iksha at the back if the all-out team fight breaks out. So I think they should be able to defend the next lord. Anyways, let's see how it goes.
when I see Link getting busted here, what? And he's dead. Oh,
That's the Link on Amon. Yes. That's actually his second.
He altered before before he used the doors. Like, no, you don't do that. You should have run straight away. But
Exactly.
well, I guess the good lead is just showing.
And he was just probably, panicked.
Yeah. And when he's panicked, you can't really trust him to do the fast hand out plays because his hands probably be shaking at that point.
Yeah. Alright, we have Tata getting in the BOD. Let's see what he's going to do.
Yeah, he's currently split pushing. Yeah, while they take the Lord. But it's going to be an uncontested Lord for Shinigami. Tata knows exactly when to back down after taking down the tier 2 bottom lane. So like you said, I believe they should not have any trouble defending this Lord, given that they have Ixia.
The only scenario where they would have a problem is if Ixia dies first, and I don't think that's going to happen unless she is out of position. Extremely out of position.
But we can't write off.
She has a flicker, so she should be fine.
We can't write off this Minotaur, given that he has the flicker, Minoan rage possibility that can just go in and zone out the rest of the members of Shinagore, because during that phase they can't actually do anything. So that could be a means of an engage to take down the inhibitors for Shinigami. What do you think?
We have, I think, Phobias is lagging, or why is he doing? Oh wow. Okay.
So we see the Minoan Fury with the flicker actually, but it doesn't get anything. Instead, they get punished, and instantly 3 members of Shinigami fall. Ling once again overextending and trying to get a kill, but she actually goes back. We can see the Roger recall spamming. Tata is enraged by his insolence, tries to make him pay, but he survives. They are just playing a game of cat and mouse at this point. Meanwhile, I don't know why Sicilian is trying to push solo, and he gives another kill over to Amon, who is currently on his 613.
Wow.
And
Roger,
yeah,
shot up by Link.
Roger actually wins the game of cat and mouse, which is interesting. That was a very fun encounter to witness.
That was fun.
Yeah, because they were testing the limits of their heroes. So with the outplays and the counter outplays, it was actually very interesting. But now,
Alright, so I think Shinigami has a trouble now because with that Lord, they were able to get 1 point first of all, and now I think Iksha should be online. Looking at the gold, she has 10k gold, and she has Sky Piercer, and currently she's on a 326 KD, which is not so bad. So if they if somehow Xenagogue are able to defend this next Lord, the game is going to even out basically. It's just going to even out, and it's going to become a match of attrition if they are able to defend this next Lord. Because if they are able to defend this next Lord, everybody's going to be basically full build, and then we're not going to see a real match in our hands.
yeah,
And when they're able to defend this next Lord, so we can get a like full match of violence, so we can even get a game 3. What do you guys think?
yeah, I would actually love to see that too.
Oh,
Whoa, that was a flicker implosion onto 3. Ixia somehow misses her ult though.
I think this is a bad fight for Xenagogue.
No, but she turned it around despite Ixia missing her ult entirely. But we can see the minions pushing the base of Synagogue actually. Yes, but Tigreal goes back in time. Tata making Roger pay for taking him down, and the recall spam. The recall spam. That's a revenge recall spam.
That's basically what I was saying. And I think these team fights, I think I can blame everything on that mid lane.
Yeah.
Aurora basically altered. What did she? She altered absolutely terrible in that team fight. Tig was coming and she used her whole ult. She used her ult on Tig alone. So I think they're even trying to rush the end right now. She used her ult alone on Tig, and then Tig still managed to get the implosion even after she used her ult. So basically, she was just a sitting dog.
Yeah,
she was basically useless that team fight. And Fulvio died. And look at Aurora speed 242. I think he's the one that if they lose this match, he's definitely the one that will be listening to my new song, my favorite new song. We're definitely going to be playing that for that Aurora pick because even in the previous game, he got the silver on that Aurora. I don't know, maybe he's lagging or something, but he has definitely not been playing top notch. Right now, I think the Sky Pacer stacks would have resetted a bit on
Ixia. Oh, Amon.
Amon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amon. And also, I also blame Minotaur for that last team fight.
Oh, that's a solo kill on Minotaur.
That was clean done
by Tigreal. Very well done.
If they're getting a 3-man implosion, why are you not ulting as Minotaur? Like, you should be ulting instantly. The moment Tigreal is doing his implosion,
exactly.
ulting, but he's not ulting. And the implosion basically goes in. But yeah,
why they are falling back though.
This was actually the perfect chance for them to go in with the minions, given that they took down Minotaur so easily.
Tank is dead.
Exactly.
Yes. And they completely ignored the Lord and went to the other lane to push the other lane. So I don't know what
which is a bit sketchy. So we'll see. Maybe they'll make something out of it. We can see a flicker barrage by Ixia.
This is going to be bad.
Yeah, that's a very bad engage. And they're going to be made to pay for it.
And they are successfully thrown.
As always.
Yes.
Levi tries. Oh, and the link will also fall here. So that's 3-4-0 actually.
I did not understand what was going through their heads for them to ignore Lord and have. Oh wow, look at Roger. I don't know what is going through Roger's mind.
Roger is.
I don't understand?
Nicely done by
Roger is
Tata,
in
bro.
a
Nicely done.
world of his
And
own.
then that Paquito.
He's basically
At this point, they are
exa-
just trying to elongate the match for us so we can enjoy the violence more. Because I don't know what's happening with trolls all across the map.
yeah. I wonder. I
Yeah,
believe.
that was actually an interesting coup.
Yeah,
Roger went hunting for Paquito, actually. He went to hunt for that Paquito, but Paquito had other
yeah.
plans.
He turned out to be the
That
prey.
was actually
Actually,
fun to
it's
watch.
not. It was not the predator. It was the prey.
Yeah, I don't think they should go for this. I don't think they should take this Lord. Yeah, they need to bait this Lord actually. They need to bait this Lord into a team fight.
So I believe Phobius and Amon just reviewed their positions. You can see Tata going in for Amon actually, and they bust him down.
One shot.
They bust
Oh,
him down. Even
beautiful.
that frigid glacier is not enough, and the link secures the Lord. So this could actually be a
Beautifully
comeback
done.
for
Like that was
Synagogue.
so beautiful. Like when while all that was happening, I was wondering what was Minato doing. Why wasn't he ulting?
Yes,
Like Minato was just watching them go straight to his carry. Like
yes.
that, the target prioritization for Minotaur, I was like, bro, just watch them go straight to, like, bro, alt, just alt, prevent them from killing your mid, prevent
Yeah,
them from killing your jungle, and
I
and he just
At
decided
this
not to
point,
alt. But yeah, I think this is the game. This is definitely going to be the game because Rio has been a fraud all game. I don't expect her to do anything this game. And
yeah.
like I
This
said,
is
this
this is
side
going
is
to
going to
be a
clean
game,
out the big guys,
and it's going
and
to
we're
be a
going to see in
1-1.
game three.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that Tigreal ult. But yeah, that's a game secured for Synagogue
Victory!
actually. I'm actually surprised that Levi revealed himself at that point.
said
Yeah,
they fell back on their comfort picks, and Tata was able to perform wonderfully on that
yeah,
Paquito
that was
and carry
actually
his team.
very well played by him. Very well played by him. I was surprised that Levi actually revealed himself at that point in time because typically he should have stayed hidden just a little bit more to try to get an execution on maybe one or two of.
Uh, Actually, he didn't actually reveal himself too much. The
Yeah,
problem was that Paquito had flicker, so he was
yes,
able to flicker to the back line and run a 1-2 combo
yeah.
before Minotaur could even respond.
You see, there was a point where he was in the bush with Phovius, and I think
Yes.
Tata was at the bush close to their own jungle spawn. So they revealed themselves for a brief second at that point, and Tata immediately capitalized on that to get a kill on Levi. So that was actually a very smart play by Tata on
Yeah.
that Paquito.
It's always a saying that I have.
Yeah,
Whenever in doubt, just fall back to your comfortable picks and hope for the best.
yeah, that has proven to be true here. I actually thought that Phovius will one way or another incapacitate him completely, especially during the laning phase, but his starter on that Phobius can never write him off.
Uh, Phobias would have performed better, but the
Yeah, but
problem was there was nobody to get to Ixia. Ixia was just at the back, free eating the whole team. And whenever someone got dangerously close to her, she just flickered to the back and reposition and continue free eating.
yeah, so um, I don't know why, but the members of Shinigami are not currently complete in the lobby. Maybe they are making some roster changes, or
Probably.
I really don't know.
They, they might want to sub in Kun and what's his name? Panda.
Found out, yeah, but the thing is, we still have Kank Herring and Kritsan in the lobby. So I don't think they are making any changes to that duo.
We'll
So
see. We'll see.
we'll just wait a bit for them to put things in order and get back into the lobby.
Actually, if Xenagogue is able to reverse sweep Shinigami, I think Tata would have a very nice day in the group chat, and
Yeah, I
I'm pretty
can.
sure he's going to rant about it.
Yeah, exactly. I can picture him already thinking about what he will say once he, one way or another, pulls off this comeback. Because I actually thought it was going to be a straight sweep from Shinigami because of the way they played the first game, but Xenagogue were actually very, you know, efficient at bringing back the game 2. Very, very calculated with their risks, and they got a huge reward.
Yeah, that was a very nice match to watch, considering the rivalry between Paquito and Roger.
Yeah, especially that was basically the highlight of the whole match. Um, well, yeah, I think they are still sorting out the lineups to use for this next match.
Yes, I think. All right,
I
like
believe,
it's a full lobby now.
yeah, I believe the Alchem is having some network issues, but it seems he has sorted it out now. So we're just waiting on the teams to sort out their lineups. So judging by the last game, so this makes you really wonder. Though the link was not really exceptional during the last game, but I believe she was or he was quite important to their win. So that makes you wonder why Xenagogue actually didn't go for that link pick during for the first game. So maybe the outcome would have been different. Who knows?
Um, Probably because he was the one that was actually able to split push a little bit
Yeah.
and keep Xenagogue in the game.
Yeah, exactly. So but let's see. Maybe they will make some changes once again and maybe try to draft around securing that link pick instead this time instead of just banning it or giving it away to Shinigami. And then even the maybe possibly the Hylos pick as well. But we can't really say for sure. The Tigreal actually performed quite well, though at the beginning of the game he was not as assertive. But I believe Tata knocked some sense into him during the game, and he was able to, yeah, put up a much, yeah, a better performance. So let's see, with Tata calling the shots, and I think this would be a boost for their morale, given that they dropped, basically took a game from Shinigami. I don't think Shinigami have dropped a game against any team so far. So if anyone is to make them drop a game, it's probably going to be Xenagogue.
Right. Let's wait and hope that they provide us as much violence as the last match, as the next one that we're going to witness. I don't know why Levi is not ready, I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe he's still,
Is currently online.
maybe he's still having some issues, network issues.
Oh,
I really want them.
online now. Let me invite him.
I really need to sort everything out because this is a game to secure the spots in the finals. So they definitely can't let any contingencies affect their plans.
Yes, welcome back to the lobby call.
How are you doing, buddy? I was going to prepare my song.
Yeah, I can see Aizen,
Yes,
Aizen
I think
already,
Dora was not okay.
Aizen already typing it in the
Dora was
chat.
not playing any. Minotaur was not playing anything. They did not playing anything, and the Minotaur was just allowing them all to back on. Like, what's the point of your Minotaur? Like, Minotaur counters T, and then you're not doing that exact job that they brought you there to do to counter T. Just alt, anything does implosion. Stop the implosion. But the implosion is going to come in like 10 years. It's going to come in completely, and then you're just going to watch the whole thing play out. It was just peaceful to watch.
I see
What was
lots
Minotaur
of
doing that game,
prey.
guys? I did not see Minotaur. So what was
banned.
he doing? Someone
Uh,
remind me.
he was probably eating some
Actually, I
grasses.
wouldn't say it's completely.
He was eating some grasses in
I
the
wouldn't say
bush.
it's completely his fault because the way Tiger was executing his implosions, it
Sorry about
was
that.
pretty really fast, and it happened so that the person always at the front line was Aurora, and
Yeah.
before
The funny thing is
before
that Rura that S2 skill, why is she not freezing the Tigreal? Because most of the implosions were not flicker implosions, they were actually concealed implosions. There
Yeah.
was only one flicker implosion. Most of them were like concealed implosions. So you just use your extra and
My
freeze.
mission is to
Just
protect
freeze the
lives.
what they call it.
All
What's his
right.
name? Like, I feel
But
like you can just freeze the Tigreal.
yeah,
But like I said, skill issue, that's massive skill issue, and then he proved us right
he
by
was busy recalling
yeah.
to
recall
see
spamming. Yeah.
the concealed
Yeah, I was too
tiger.
busy
Yes.
spamming them too busy spamming them and recalling to see to go do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
But
what happened.
let's now into this game 3. We can see the Ling and the Zas ban for Synagogue, while Shinigami go for the Zusin and the Roger ban. And immediately that's the first
Was
pick Hylos for Xenagogue, and Shinigami answer with the Xborg and the Lilia. Kyo back on his usual Lilia pick.
I was gonna buttress on the points that nobody was picking up Xbox,
Yeah.
even though it was not banned throughout the first and second match.
Gaze.
But this is actually a very nice response by Synagogue with that Aurora and the Nolan. So hopefully this Bomboclat, like crowd calls him, will be able to put
I'm
up.
hoping Danny doesn't lock down Nolan. Oh, he locked
He
down
locked
Nolan.
he locked the Nolan already.
He shouldn't have locked down Nolan, to be honest.
Shall stand
Of
fast
recent, I've not
to
been
the
enjoying.
very
Even
end.
if the Nolan is not level yet, they've usually been choking, actually. Only Nolan. No, it's not been level, I've been getting to. I hope maybe he's going to.
He could break
Yeah,
out
if
of the
Tata
match.
locks in Paquito, if Tata locks in Paquito, yeah, that Lilia is going to get another choco this game. She's
Yeah.
really going to get choco if he locks in Paquito. What do you think?
Yeah, I think
Agree with that?
that's a very sure odds. That's sure odds. If you have any money, you put your money on
That's
that.
sure
That's
odds.
sure
That's
odds.
sure odds.
Um,
Lilia to choco.
yeah, but this Dolan pick, let's probably trust Danny to break out of the matrix. Maybe he can actually put up a good performance on the Nolan, despite recent performances by other players on the hero. So we have actually not seen him on the Nolan pick before, so maybe we will be able to put up a good performance.
Come and join me in my dream world.
Right, we have a Luna's Gold Lane, a bit unconventional, but okay. Probably to be able to melt down the islands. I can see
Yeah,
that.
I won't even call this pick unconventional at this point because Lunox, though she is not quite popular, I believe she is a very good pick into that gold lane. Now we see Tata hovering on that Benedetta. Benedetta is also another hero that is surely going to go for the Lilia, especially with her small HP percentage and the petrify combo, the prospective petrify combo. So I believe the short odds we're talking about for Lilia going to Choco will actually come into play.
This is going to be an interesting match, considering the fact that what brought Tata into the limelight during past Gauntlet and streams
Yeah.
was his Benedetta pick.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see just that kind of performance again from him.
Yeah.
And wow, we have an alpha pick from Shinigami.
Yes, Levi going for that alpha pick. So this their com so far is heavily dependent on Tigreal going in for the important picks and picking them up, then Xbox and Alpha following up with their ults. Meanwhile, for the side of Synagogue, they can pretty much flex their engages because they have a lot more resources to work with compared to the side of
I want
Shinigami.
to see what Alpha doing in this match.
Exactly.
I don't.
I
What
don't know
Alpha
why
is.
Alpha is doing into a game that Ilus is there. There's Clint that can help you carry down. And then there's Aurora. And Alpha is the kind of hero that once you go in, the chances of you coming out back is very slim.
It's death, man. It's death with Alpha. I think he should have gone. I personally think he should have gone for that Joy. Joy was still okay. Like Joy can delete Clint, Joy can delete Clint, Aurora, and then even the Nolan.
Yeah.
And she can keep up with Nolan. So I think, but Alpha can't actually bully. Ilos can bully Alpha, but Ilos can definitely bully every other person in this team. I think Alpha has enough to
It doesn't need to bully him. The moment it ults in, just stun him, and then Aurora will follow up with probably another type of CC or something, and Clint will be able to technically bust him down.
That's GG. That's GG. But let's see what Tigre does for us this match. If this Tigre will cook like the previous game Tigre actually.
Yeah, let's see.
Right.
So far, the Nolan was able to secure the little uncontested, but Levi actually having a slight lead in experience. Clint is faring quite well against the Lunox in the gold lane, while bot lane you can see Tata going into or facing up against the Xbox, and he has no problems whatsoever because Benedetta is also.
What the fight, both men.
Oh, I did not even see that. I was glazing Tata at that point. Yeah, I just saw that. It was just, yeah, it was just, they were just poking and shooting. Okay, yeah, I can see what you were saying. I can see why you raised your concerns. He had no, he actually exactly just save your strength.
Just save your skill on it because that was just embarrassing to watch. But yeah, they're going in on Xbox.
Yeah, just to take out his Firaga for this turtle. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a call from Tata. Tata has always said Xbox is not a problem for him because he just bought his Firaga. That's beautiful kill. That's a beautiful kill by.
He got stunned by Alice there, followed up by Aurora.
Yeah, it was actually the Tempest of Blaze that eventually took him down from Benedetta, while Aurora gets the kill on Lilia. So far, Xenagogue are actually proving to be. Oh, Xbox gets that kill on Tata to pay for his earlier engage on him. Nolan considers going in. I don't know why he didn't actually, because Xbox doesn't actually have flicker at the moment. So you probably have been able to get a kill on him.
I agree. Plan is a fraud.
Well,
retro game is quite on point because he was able to get also, I guess.
yeah, he was able to get that because Alpha was stunned maybe. So, but I think that's still left to be established. Yeah, we also called him a fraud on the link, but he eventually performed on that link. So maybe eventually we'll also be able to perform on this Nolan. So let's just give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
And we have the first item. Oh wow, that's
a flicker engage. That was pointless. And we see Hylos ulting the other way for some reason. The glorious pathway, I actually expected him to go in with it because that would have been another secure kill onto Alpha after taking down Tigreal. But instead, they disengage. I wonder why.
Without Tiger, oh wow. Okay. without Tylus there, I think that Luna would have died on that engage because immediately he engaged,
Yeah,
Taigu did an implosion on him.
yeah. But that revitalized from the high lows was what saved his life. We see a spear of Alpha into Benedetta's shadow. I don't know why Levi is going for Benedetta's shadow instead of going for Benedetta herself. While the glorious pathway straight and the petrified tempest of blades onto 2. That takes down Lilia and is a secure turtle for Nolan. So it makes you really wonder why Shinigami made these changes to their mid trio, because so far Kang Herring has been underperforming compared to the mage that we usually have for Shinigami.
Uh, I feel like
I think it's too early to call that. I think it's too early to call the
I
Choco
think we
just
can all
yet.
see that coming.
So yeah, let's all calm down. Let's calm down. Let's all calm down, guys. Xbox has actually been cooking, and maybe Xbox is going to show us why he was once perma banned. Maybe he's going to show us why he was once perma banned. Because so far he's doing quite well, even though his team hasn't been doing good. But looks like they're about to gank him. They've noticed the threats that he has been providing, and they're like, okay, bro, you have to die. The ult out of there. Okay, so
Yeah, while
the
he
ult out
went
of there, so he's able to escape.
while he went
Quite Clint
bottom.
drops in the mid lane.
Yeah, he ganked Clint instead.
So they abandoned their gold lane for their SP lane.
Exactly,
Okay. I guess
exactly.
Xbox is more of a threat for them. Oh, and that's
Oh
okay.
wow.
Xbox managed to flick out of
I
there.
don't know why he's going back. Well, he's probably scared that the team might rotate back. Could have killed him actually.
Yeah, I felt Nolan should have gone into kill Xbox. Yeah, I was wondering why. I was wondering why he ran away. He should have just committed on that, and he had his teammates with him to be able to. Well, I don't know. I guess it
Yeah,
was done.
yeah. But I think with the lane swap now, they should be going for the top lane. We see Nolan taking the total and a missed spell of Alpha by Levi, who tried to take Hylos back to his team, but Hylos, you won't think Hylos is as slippery as he is, but turns out he's actually quite slippery despite his big stature.
Still wondering. That was a good joke. I was still wondering what was going through Levi's head for him to pick the Alpha, but the game is not
Whoa,
over yet. So
did you see that
we'll
damage
probably
by
see further.
Benedetta? Just her S1 alone caused that's a flicker implosion to
Two-man
make them
implosion.
pay. Yeah, that I actually thought Benedetta had gotten that kill on Lunox, but she still had her light ult to get her away from danger. Xbox pushes mid lane and for some reason ults a full HP Aurora. I don't know why they are taking this fight.
Definitely. Or a passive comes still dead.
Yeah, it doesn't actually save her. Meanwhile, Clint is actually having a field day at the bottom lane, and then he pushes it. Well, Lily actually answers with another lane taking down top. Oh, Tata is back in the mid for revenge, but Levi takes him
Oh,
down.
and Alpha secures that kill.
Yeah,
I think Tata should have gone. I prefer, Tata on the Paquito feels a bit more lethal than on the Benedetta. Is it just me? What do you
um,
guys think? Is
Uh,
Benedetta?
I think he has
Benedetta is more on Benedetta when it comes to team fights, but when it
exactly.
comes to like pickups, I
Like
think
pickups,
Paquito, yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right,
that's that's
actually.
very correct.
That's
Um,
quite accurate. Like
yeah,
for the pickups, that Paquito does those assassinations excellently. The
very
way he
well.
assassinates people on that Paquito is very beautiful to watch, actually. So like in team fight, I think
Oh,
the Vendetta
what
actually
is
does
this
a lot there.
Nolan?
With that Petrified Electro final blow combo, it's always beautiful to see it when that hits,
Yeah,
catching like three
I
or four
think
people.
we are starting to see why Levi picked the Alpha because he's already on a 410 KDA. He's way better than Lonan, who is on a 013.
I thought
Nolan actually comes in and secures that
so
lord. You see that pressure from Hylos to stun Alpha in the Lord Pit, and he couldn't do anything about it. Tigreal was sitting on his butt all day, and he couldn't push out Hylos to give Levi the space he needed to secure the Lord, which is interesting. Just some network issues over here. So this glorious pathway by Hylos and the frigid glacier onto nobody. I don't know why Aurora is actually halting after they have disengaged actually. But I think they can actually get this inhibitor. Nolan goes in for the play onto Aurora. She actually uses her darkening, and that is a secure kill by Tata. But Tigreal pulls her back into the turret, and all hell breaks loose. Alpha goes in to the back line trying to secure a kill, but he gets absolutely no one. And the slow from Hylos brings him down. That's two. Actually, it's a 1 for 3 trade. Was not actually worth it for Shinigami, because come on, you are already behind. You should not be taking a losing fight at this point, because you are just going to increase that gold lead. But they back off. Xenagogue back off, while Shinigami are responding bit by bit. Um, just give me a minute, please. Okay, I believe it's going to be a free load for Xenagogue. Oh, yeah, Nolan actually secures that load. Tigreal goes in and dies off the bat to the pressure from Hylos, and that's actually it could potentially be spell the end of Shinigami's run in the upper bracket. Just that single mistake by Tigreal. So we can see the Lord pushing bot lane, while Tata tries to push from top lane actually, while Tata tries to push from the bot lane. Hylos goes in with the glorious pathway, and yeah.
Alright, you guys back?
I am back. I'm sorry. So we are still full. Yeah. Oh, look at that Electro final blow.
Alright. And I think they can, oh,
They can't do much more.
yeah, they can't
They can't do anything. They can't do much.
But they can take down. I think
The
it's
Invoker
sufficient
is
for them to
cooking
take
for
down
me,
the.
man. The Invoker is actually cooking.
yes, it's still going to die. Don't drag. Wait,
Yeah, I don't
Xbox
know.
does not have immortality.
I don't know why Aurora is
So this
walking.
comfort pick was absolutely terrible in my book. I think the joy was just perfect. Joy was just perfect because you have that Aurora. Like once you go in there, they're just gonna spawn lock you and kill you.
Yeah.
So
Well, go on with
I
that.
think whatever is doing on the alpha here, Joy could have done it too, and things would have not been so much of an issue. You Z, did you see those one passive hit from
Wow.
Benedetta? Did you see the damage?
I
Yeah.
saw it. And then Tiger was trying to land an implosion, and that was just devastating.
I don't know why they are trying to land an implosion on Benedetta. It's just funny to watch.
I
Levi
guess.
was having actually nice game before. He was on a 4-1-2 KDA before, but now he has added 3 deaths to his bag and he's on a 4-4-2.
Yeah. I guess when they are desperate, they don't really have a choice. So when they see Tata on that vendetta, they just have to try to go in and see if pray to all the gods that they know that they can get something out of whatever engage that they try to put out. But the Lord is up now.
Right on love pit.
Yeah. And you can see
Hylos
Hilo
comfortably zoning 3 people.
single-handedly zoning out the full Shinigami roster.
Oh wow! And Levi retreats way before the Lord was down. I think he was panicking.
Yeah,
So
so many kills going on different places.
that was an early retreat, and we have Luna trying to delete Alpha, but he failed, and now he's going to steal his blue box.
Yeah. Um.
I personally don't think Levi's retro game in that place was a bit funny. Lord HP wasn't even anywhere, wasn't
It
actually
happens.
low.
As a fellow
Yeah,
jungler,
yeah,
sometimes you
that
miscalculate
happens, yeah.
the
It
damage.
happens. It happens. But no, yeah, I guess that happens. That happens. I think they should be able to do something with this Lord. They should be able to do
Yes.
something with this Lord actually.
I mean, I lose
Because
his back.
Yeah.
Carlos is back, so they should be able to yell to the Lord in time. But if you not fall to the Lord, which he just did, the Lord is going to get deleted. Yeah, just as I said, he must have faulted the Lord, but the data is in the backline, and the Lord is definitely gone. That's what I was about to say. Like, if Lunox should ult the Lord is definitely gone. Yeah, Lunox is very good against high HP targets, and the
Yeah,
Lord
that's
is,
true.
has very high HP. And that's basically what just happened. The
I'm
when she
pretty
ulted the
fast.
Lord, yeah, the when she ulted the Lord, it was basically GG. So they needed to be with that Lord on time.
Yeah, especially with the just going with the glorious pathway at that point, and they would have probably been able to make one or two plays out of that.
But Danny, man, Danny doesn't even need to. Danny doesn't need to kill. He just needs to secure the portal, and he's been doing that excellently all game. No play coming in from Danny. No
I
doesn't
think we
even need
can
to kill.
retract.
Just get free,
We
man.
can retract our
Like I
fraud
said, yeah.
Yeah,
comment.
it's very fair though. You
So
only lose to fraud.
he's
Doing is
basically
the rhetoric king.
he's basically
Doing is the
playing.
rhetoric.
He's just playing as a support, but with a retry at this point.
Yeah, 028 KDA.
Yeah.
That's what if Shinigami had gotten those lords, he would have lost. So that's what matters. Doing
Yeah.
what really matters, honestly.
That's his only job as a jungler. Secure the objectives. If you don't do that, then the best thing that you could do next to that is get a maniac or savage.
Yeah.
And he's not getting a savage, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Definitely not getting that.
Definitely not. Definitely not. We
Okay.
have Tiger here spotting them.
Right
Wow.
now, yeah, I just want to see how Benedetta versus Lunox will go. Because both of them are going full glass cannon build. Okay, Benedetta has a bit of rose gold, so
Yeah.
she has a bit more defense item.
I think it depends on who ults first. If what do you call it? Lunox ults first.
That's
Look at that! Look at that!
Just
Oh
look at
my
what I
god!
was saying. Oh my god, you know she
That
almost died.
damage was. She almost died. That was.
She almost died.
That damage was crazy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that's another
And we
failure.
have Danny coming through again. Oh
What's
wow!
the girl doing? And something what the girl was doing all the way there.
He went in for a flicker out
And
when
something what the
when they
girl
were
went to do
down
there.
by.
I need to know what the girl went to do
Was
in that
trying
fight.
to zone Danny, when Ilus was at the back, solo zoning 3 people.
That's just the presence by Hylos.
His team wasn't close by. There was absolutely no.
We wouldn't say that. We just call him a fraud that go.
Yeah, okay. You can see that because his team was nowhere to be found. Absolutely
They are following the Lord this time around.
Yeah, exactly. And then with this glorious party by Hylos, I think this is GG.
Wow.
This is definitely GG. This is definitely GG.
This is GG.
Yeah.
We have Xenagogue upsetting Shinigami and reverse sweeping them. This was a wonderful match. It was really nice having you guys on the stream. Kindly like and subscribe to the channel, and do have a lovely night. I think we have cemented that Tigreal is a fraud with the chocolate factory tag that he has on his name.
Yeah, Crack and sing his
What
song
do you
now.
guys think?
Crack and sing his song.
Hey, exactly.
Alright, so
Alright.
it was a pleasure casting with you guys. So probably tomorrow we'll continue with the lower bracket fixtures. Yeah, but until then, I will see you guys another time. Alright. Alright guys, so we'll see you guys tomorrow with another stream from the lower brackets. And remember, never visit the chocolate factory so you don't get fat. See ya.